So that's an interesting question too, Talon. Why would that be an issue using propane as a refrigerant? If it's not under pressure, propane is not explosive. And you wouldn't necessarily have to keep your refrigerant under pressure, do you? You do. Oh.
That sounds potentially pretty dangerous then.
Yeah. Here's a question. Is propane explosive in liquid? Well, of course it's explosive in liquid form. That's what it is when it's under pressure. When you put it under pressure, it turns into a liquid. Well, how do they do it? In that case, the question comes up, how do they do it in systems that are already cooled by propane? Because there are already systems in use that are propane cooled, so what is the explosive protection for those? Yeah, because obviously they had to have addressed this concern with pre-existing systems that it's used as a refrigerant in. Uh, so it's just like either use that system, or if it can't be used at scale, figure out how to upscale it so that it can be. I'm sure there's some solution to the problem. It's just figuring out what it is. They also used ammonia, and that killed people. They used ammonia as a refrigerant?
Yes, that's what they use to make ice that you put in the ice machines.
What, like the big ice machines at like hotels
big-
and stuff?
Well, no, the big ones that you see outside grocery stores.
Oh.
My parents worked at a ice plant when I was a kid, and I used to go down there. And one time they had an ammonia leak, and everybody ran like crazy. I remember my mom grabbing me on the way out. But yeah, they used liquid ammonia.
Hmm. And they still use that?
I assume they do. I don't know. Maybe they've changed since then. It's been a long time ago.
Come on, Mom, you don't keep up to date on this kind of stuff?
Not 50 plus years worth.
Oh, you don't know of it. Oh, okay. So they probably stopped then. Okay.
Okay, trader box. There's a book in the trader box.
Oh, yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Tools. There's a snake somewhere.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, let me see here. That takes 762. That takes 762. That takes 9. That takes 44. That takes shotgun. Okay. How much 9 have we got? Oh, got plenty. Okay. Well, are you wanting to go do some more? Or do you want to stay here?
Give me a minute to finish this and we'll figure it out. You have, like, planting and stuff you can do?
Yeah, I'm sure. And probably need to check those mods that I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that too. Okay, armor.
Okay, you defrag yourself. That's pretty good.
What happened?
She's gonna defrag while she's in storage.
I don't know what that means.
Well, she's defragging her hard drive.
Ooh.
The drone.
Oh! What are you talking about?
All right, the one mod that I need is the one that does first aid.
Every time I turn around, I'm looting more stuff. Game, leave me alone. Let me get rid of everything in my inventory. I have a book in the trader box that you may not have read.
If it's in the trader box, I've already read it.
I just put it in there.
Oh, you just put it in there.
Yeah, I put it in.
All right, I'll check it here in a second. I'm
Yeah, no
busy
worries.
right now.
No worries. It's at the very bottom of the trader box.
Okay. Okay. Is that and coffee? Where'd I put my coffee? What happened to my coffee?
They do still use ammonia because it's very good at heat transfer, low cost, and best for the environment. But you're sure it's only for industrial use now? Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know if the manufacture of ice would be considered industrial use.
Probably not anymore. Probably used in like refineries and stuff. Okay. Alright, you said there's a first aid mod that can be built with that?
Yes, for the drone.
Where is the drone stuff?
Robotics, I think.
Advanced engineering? Learn to use and deploy robotic weapons, but not drones. I could have sworn I put some levels into something having to do with drones. Now I can't find anything. Oops, anything of that. Most people don't even realize ACs don't cool your house, they actually remove the heat.
I thought that was only with a heat exchanger. Guess guess I'm one of those people that didn't realize that.
A heat exchanger is what the flame is inside of a furnace. It says. I can make a drone cargo mod, but I can't make the medic mod.
I've already got a cargo mod.
Okay, yeah. I need to learn from a book how to make the medic mod.
Okay. Well, I just would have thought we had as many books as we've been through.
Yeah, same. Let me look at my skills. What can I actually upgrade? A heat pump is likely what she was referring to.
Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, crud. I hate it when mushrooms decide to grow in thin air. Alright, what can I put?
Alright, so to an idiot's perspective, explain how an air conditioner removes the heat from your house but pumps cold air through it. If it's not cooling the house, how is it producing cold air? I guess that's the refrigerant, right?
Ooh, is it foggy outside?
That's weird. I turned the fog off before you logged in. I guess that just doesn't work anymore. Bummer.
Well, it doesn't look foggy on your screen, but it's so foggy on mine I can't even see the trees outside.
Damn.
Plus there's fog inside the house. For me.
Okay.
So I guess it just works for you.
The refrigerant is picking up the heat and moving it out to the condenser outside, and then returns inside as cold. So I guess the outside unit is removing heat, whereas the inside unit is circulating air over the cold refrigerant and recirculating that cold air back into the house. Is that basically how it's working? Because, like, I know the concept of air conditioning from doing, like, air and water cooling in PCs. Because I always found it funny when people were like, why don't you just take an air conditioning wall unit and cut a hole in the side of your case and put the wall unit in the side of the PC and just have it dump cold air into the PC? And I'm like, yeah, that'll make your computer cold, but it'll heat up the room. And they're like, but it's an AC unit. I'm like, yeah, but it's not like it doesn't get rid of heat. It moves the heat elsewhere is what it's doing. And I had a long argument with somebody about that. They're like, that's why it's called air conditioning. You'll have a moisture issue also. Well, yes, but we were talking about cold and hot. I wasn't getting into super details about it. You all ready?
Oh, yep. What are we doing?
Well, now that he's done, I guess we'll head over to Hugh.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me get some gas.
Oh, yeah. That might help.
It's a very simplified explanation of what's happening. Well, I'm not asking from the aspect of I want to be able to fix my own air conditioning unit. So I'm fine with a simplified explanation. The coolant cools because it's transitioning between a liquid and a gas.
Ah! I jumped out. Sorry.
Don't do that.
Didn't mean to do that.
I mean, yeah, I have worked in server rooms that had like 2 5,000 BTU units in a room the size of like the average bed, well, probably twice the size of the average bedroom. Well, maybe they weren't 5,000 BTUs because I've seen those as like air wall units or window units, but like they were massive AC units. But they were also taking heat and putting it somewhere else, so there had to have been like a venting system. It was venting the heat out somewhere else. Venturis are the same thing in engine, not carburetors. They have Venturi. The fuck was that? I watched a YouTube thing where this guy was messing with Venturis and trying to figure out how they worked. Made his own carburetor and stuff like that.
Isn't the Venturi effect what makes you able to walk on coals? Or am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else. A Venturi is apparently is essentially like a really fine bottleneck with a tiny hole in it. So it takes something, it'll take something traveling at essentially no pressure and dump it through an incredibly tight hose, essentially. And just you don't need any pumps or anything, just the aspect of squeezing it through a small opening increases the pressure. But that's essentially, in a carburetor of a car, that's essentially what is atomizing the gasoline so that it mixes with oxygen together. You're thinking of the Coriolis effect? No, that's
There you go.
Coriolis is what people always claim makes your toilet bowl water spin in opposite directions, even though they disproved that. That's not Coriolis. But that's what makes hurricanes spin one direction in the northern hemisphere and the opposite direction in the southern. So I think you're actually mixing that up too.
Well, do you remember that science guy that looked like Isaac Asimov that did the thing on walking on coals, where he said it was the sweat on the bottom of your feet that prevents you from getting your feet burned?
Yeah, it's the same concept. I don't know the name of the actual thing, but it's the same concept of like putting droplets of water onto a hot frying pan and they dance around. It's the same thing. It creates a pocket of air. Yeah, Adam Savage did it in Mythbusters. Yeah, where he dipped his hand into molten lead. Like, dunked his hand into a bucket of water and then immediately dunked it into a crucible of molten lead. And it didn't burn his hand because the water made like a steam pocket around his hand and prevented it from getting burnt. Oh. Okay, so they did it twice then. He walked on coals and it burned his feet. Well, I mean, yeah. Leidenfrost effect.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. Yeah.
I knew it was some effect. Just couldn't figure out which one it was.
Yeah, to be fair, there were many times that Adam Savage did something incorrectly on Mythbusters and hurt himself, and then later said, "I hurt myself not because we were wrong, but because I did it wrong." Well, we have to get out. Okay. Stupid mountains.
Stupid mountains.
Was he more mad that he had burnt his feet, or was he more mad in the episode where he burned off his eyebrows before his date? Because I remember that.
It's locked.
Grant and the other two didn't tell him not to run right after he asked them? Oh, well, okay. Well, then it wasn't his fault, it was someone else's fault, but it didn't work not because they didn't know, it's because they didn't do it right. They didn't tell him not to run. But I remember that episode where he I forgot what they were doing, but he ended up burning one of his eyebrows completely off, and the other one was like half singed off. And he started laughing about it because he's like, ha ha ha, this is so funny, my eyebrows are gone. And then he remembered he had a date that night. And he was all like, oh shit, I have a date. And then he got real mad.
Well, as if his date didn't realize he did stupid stuff. I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't be surprised to find him with no eyebrows.
I don't even know if that date that he was talking about in that episode is who is now his wife. That would be hilarious if it was. Was that Static Ignition? I don't remember. It was season 1, I'm pretty sure. Because it was when he still had his head like buzz cut. Or mostly buzz cut. I do know Static Ignition was a very early one that they did too. Oh, Hugh is guns.
A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore.
Solar bank. Well, that sucks. I don't want solar banks. I wanted solar cells. Come on, man.
I got better things to do than stare at the likes of you.
Oh, God. Yeah, he has tier 1 jobs.
We got time to do some... Okay, we have a deal. Come back when
Where'd
it's
you go?
done.
I'm looting.
Oh, okay.
What job did you get?
Joe's USA.
Direction?
I know it was only 100 meters away. So
Oh, okay. Southeast. I see it. It's on here still. Okay, I'll get a pass and gas that's only 86 meters away. Watch out behind you. Got him.
That was in front of me.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I killed him and then I turned around because I'm like, well, there's somebody behind me too. That was funny. Good times.
I got the stuff on the roof.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mission complete.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, it's level 1. Behind you, Mom. Oh, you got it. Okay. Mom's, I just look outside, Mom's hauling ass down the road. that, that was funny.
Come on. Sometimes it doesn't let me loot something that I'm trying to loot. Bugs me. This gas station is where I put my base in my single player.
Oh, yeah?
This exact one.
The one where he burned his eyebrows off was literally episode 2. That's funny.
Better watch out in there. people hiding in the back.
Hey, buddy. I hope you didn't let the dead follow you here.
All right.
This better be good.
Oops, you can't do that here.
There.
I don't care what folks say about you in the wasteland. Sure you're almost okay, but you pulled it off.
You want to take another job?
Yeah.
There's
All right, I'll
this
take
complicated situation I'd
the
like you to
Mopo
resolve.
Shack West.
I was just looking at that one.
You came to your
Go for it.
senses. I don't trust you, but okay, we have a deal.
You have any
Come
books?
back when it's done.
Yeah, hang on just a second. Let me open that box. Okay, here you go. There you go. That's it.
Give me a second here. Are you ready?
Yep.
That's all you're gonna buy. I'll let you show yourself out.
Hold on. There.
If there's nothing else, you best be on your way.
she left me a gift.
Get it.
A parting gift. To get the outside.
Okay.
Tell me if you see my satchel.
Okay. See your satchel.
Okay.
It's up in the front corner.
Got it. Everything's done out there.
Did you go on the roof?
No.
You hadn't found my satchel, have you?
No.
Apparently at ground level.
It's not the same as mine, is it? Sometimes that happens.
Oh, it's in the bathroom.
Oh.
I think that's good. You shooting the truck? What are you doing?
No, there was a zombie over there that I shot.
Oh, I have another job. Sorry. I was just gonna leave without doing my job. Well. Man, is my job even in the city? Good lord, where the heck is it? Way out here. You ready?
I'm ready.
Got my satchel.
I'm gonna go find my satchel.
Okay. There is one in the kitchen on top of the fridge, but it was mine, so I don't know if yours is there too.
It's also mine.
You can break down the fridge if you want. I didn't want to break it down with your thing up there.
Okay. The garage.
What about it?
Well, it's probably got somebody in it.
No, it says we're done. I mean, there may still be somebody in there, but...
Hello? Hello? There's a cop out here.
Oh. Kill him.
I beat you to it.
I was actually shooting the zombie that was coming up behind you.
Oh.
I was wondering why you shot it when I was so close. It didn't hit me or anything, but I was all like, yikes, that was closer than I would have liked. Classic.
Nice.
Not bad, but not great. Just don't let this go to your head. Incredible. I didn't think you'd pull it off. Here's your bounty. That's right. Do the math.
Oh, for cripe's sake.
Trying to paint him? What are you doing?
Trying to sell him a paintbrush.
Just throw it in his
It's already
face. Bam.
Where? Okay, there's that. Okay.
Time to move on.
Do the math. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, ready?
Yep.
That's right. Do the math. I guess you're not so bad after all. Well, good luck with that.
All right. Well, how do you feel about that as a stopping point for tonight, Mom?
I think that's a good place to stop.
Perfect. Well, thanks for playing with me today.
Do we want to go back home first, or are we going to stay here?
No, we'll stay here.
Okay.
That way,
Well,
when we start up next time, we could just do a couple more missions.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. It was nice playing. Had fun.
Anytime.